And I am thrilled to have Laura Polito as our guest speaker today. And I've known Laura for years. I don't even remember how I first met her, but she's amazing. And you didn't see her bio that I posted in our Transformers group. Here's a little bit about Laura. So she lives in, let me see if I can say this right, Mahopac? Mahopac, okay. New York, which is what, about an hour north of the city? Yeah, okay.
Yes.
21 and a half years with Pampered Chef, $2 million in career sales. She has 199 qualified recruits. She is an elite seller, which means she sells at least 6,000 every month. And I know it's way more than that. She was a quick cooker ambassador, which means she got to test out the quick cooker before it was introduced. She's earned multiple excellence awards, founders awards achiever 4 times. She's a Feeding America ambassador, which means she raises a ton of money for Feeding America. She is a Puerto Rico elite achiever, and she has achieved trips for 22 years, and she joined because she needed to buy her 2 kids, ages 3 and 5, a swing set. And she stays now because she's paying for weddings for those kids. Yeah. And she loves this company and loves the people and loves sharing the business with others. So thank you so much, Laura, for joining us. And I asked Laura to come on and just share some tips and do's and don'ts and advice about social media and how to sort of present yourself, how to generate business. So take it away, Laura.
All right. Well, welcome. Thank you so much, Gretchen. Thank you, Pam, for inviting me to speak today. Yeah, social media, I can't believe it, but it's like definitely one of my favorite subjects to talk about. And why not? Because the world is virtual. Okay. Pam, Gretchen, myself, we are cooking party consultants. That's the thing. Cooking party consultants. And when this world shut down, I know, and I bet you guys, my friends will tell you, either we either hang up our apron or we had to learn this virtual world. And there was no way that I was giving up Pampered Chef, because I truly love this business. I love the mission. I love being my own boss. I love that we can teach people, right? Because we need to teach people to be in the kitchens. And honestly, COVID was the best thing that ever happened for our business. I'm going to tell you that right now. But if you do it correctly, okay, so Gretchen wanted me to give you guys some real tough love about being a virtual consultant and some do's and don'ts, okay? So we're going to just start with the don'ts. And I'm going to tell you right now, I got no notes, okay? So Gretchen, you're getting me in the raw.
I love it.
I've talked about this a million times. 3 seconds ago, I made a little bit of a little post-it note thing to say, I should really talk about this stuff. So we'll see if we get to it. But what you don't want to be, guys, is you don't want to be a copy-paste consultant. And what that means is that you are not authentic. Because of the fact that we are virtual, it is so easy for people to keep seeing the same pictures over and over and over and over again. Now, when you guys are new, you may not have the products. I get it. We have a whole marketing imagery library with videos and pictures, but they're all stock photography. And so I'm going to give you an example that has nothing to do with Pampered Chef, but you're going to see the tie-in. So Gretchen, are some of these people new?
Yes, we have.
Okay, so we're going to assume. So if some of you guys are new, that means that the people that you're hosting with, they may also be new to Pampered Chef. So when you're inviting them to do a virtual party, they may have no idea what they're in for, right? So my sister-in-law, and I'm not going to mention company names, but she became a jewelry consultant. Now, she supported my business for a long time. And so she asked me, would you like to have a jewelry party? Of course, right? And so she set up the group just like we do at Pampered Chef. I invited my friends just like we do at Pampered Chef. And she told me that the party posts were going to start. And I was excited. I said, great, I can't wait. And then what did she post? But stock picture after stock picture after stock picture. And finally, after 2 days of stock picture after stock picture, I said, Donna, where are the pictures of you wearing the earrings and the jewelry? She's like, I don't have any. I said, what do you mean you don't have any? I said, you have a whole office full of jewelry, full of bracelets, full of necklaces that you're telling me that you could wear in all different ways. I said, why aren't you showing your audience that this is what you wear because you believe in your products? And she's like, I never thought of that. So you know what she got? She got a crash photography lesson on how to take pictures, which will have to be another day, Gretchen, okay? Because that's a whole other thing. But guys, in Dash, there is a photography training, and yours truly wrote half of it because Home Office interviewed me with the photography tips. You'll see a picture. I think it may be called Photography 101, or it's into social media training about photography. There's a picture of our tangy pepper pecan brie and a bunch of words. Well, that's all me. So Gretchen, make a note if you could find it in Dash and maybe pop that in your team page. So I gave my sister-in-law a crash photography. But then you know what else I did? I said, what are you doing Sunday? She's like, nothing. I said, well, you're going to dress up mom, my mother-in-law, her mother. I said, dress her in black, put her makeup on because she doesn't want to be photographed, right, without the makeup on. She's in her 70s. She's got to have the foundation and all of that. I said, I need you to do that. I'm coming over and we're going to dress her up like a model. She's like, what? I said, we're going Facebook Live and we're going to dress up Cookie. That's her name, Cookie. Well, that is what we did. We sat her down. Now she's a sport. We're like, Mom, you're going to play model. She's like, whatever, what do I got to do? And all she would do is like, do this, like, you know, she's a senior citizen. She had so much fun. And we put jewelry on her and necklaces and rings and bracelets and all this stuff. And people started popping on. Like all of a sudden, it's like, people started popping on, and we had viewers, and then we had comments, and then we're like, go Cookie, go. Now we don't like that color on you. Try the purple, try the blue. And it was so fun. And then after that, I've dug out my stuff and I'm like, come on, let's post pictures of ourselves. Then I posted pictures of me. My sister-in-law posted pictures of her. And that party went from literally a snooze fest to over $3,000 in sales by the time the party ended. And it was because we switched it from being a marketing imagery party to having life, to having enthusiasm, to having credibility, to having believability, to having people see that you, meaning us, we believe in the jewelry. Look at how nice it looks. Guys, this is a perfect example because especially if you're new, people won't know what to expect with the party. And honestly, if you are just posting marketing imagery pictures, your party is a snooze fest. I'm just telling you right there. The pictures are nice. And don't get me wrong, I use them because I don't use every single product. So if someone wants to see like the wine bottle opener, or they want to see like the cocktail set, like I don't use that stuff. Like I don't use the pasta cooker. Okay. I'm Italian. Who makes like a little bitty thing of pasta? I make a pound of pasta every time. That thing is useless to me. But if people want to see it because they have a dorm age kid, or my kid comes home from school and wants to make mac and cheese, sure, go grab a marketing imagery picture and a marketing imagery video. But the rest of it, guys, has got to be infused with your personality. Now, I know that there's tons and tons of Facebook groups and marketing imagery, pampered Chef images groups, consultant images groups, and all that. That's all fine and dandy, and people share. But you got to change up some of the pictures. You have to learn to take your own, because I'm going to tell you that your audience is looking through those parties to see you. Now, if you're afraid to go Facebook Live, I'm going to tell you right now, I was only trying to show my hands and the griddle, whatever I was making. By accident, I was my own bad student. I did not look in my four corners. I didn't see nipples flopping in the bottom right and the bottom left. Okay, I did not, because if I did, I would have moved the camera over. So here's the thing, like, know what you're trying to show. You don't have to, again, show your face, but people, even though I'm not showing my face, and I do lots of videos, like, and I'm going to tell you about these first 10 days of January, what I've been doing. People want to hear your voice. They want to hear your enthusiasm. They need to believe that you are their Pampered Chef consultant, that you believe in these products, that even if you're brand new and you do not know the answers, you will make a note and you will get back to them with that answer. You don't know what something is made out of. You don't know what's in a certain spice. No problems. I'm new, but I will find out. I will get back to you within a day, within 2 days max, whatever it is, because that's what makes you believable, right? Nobody needs to know responsible, and we need to be business people, right? We are our own business owners. So you need to show you. So that's why it's so important to not be a copy paste consultant, because maybe you are taking like other people's videos. I once had a consultant say to me, can I use your video in my virtual party? I said, well, it's public on my timeline. You can. However, wouldn't it be so much better if you made your own video of opening the can opener so that your audience can see you and they can turn to you as their Pampered Chef consultant? I mean, guys, it's so important. We need to separate ourselves from all the other consultants that are doing boring marketing, imagery, pictures. I kid you not. And if you're picking up words, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, your friends that know you say, she doesn't talk like that. And I'm going to tell you that I'm guilty of that too, because when I was first doing virtual parties, which I was completely against, right, Gretchen? I was completely against them. I was not doing virtual parties, but I wanted to teach my team how to do them. So I said, I need to learn how to do them. All right. My girlfriend, she walked me through it. My best friend, she's like, you're going to join this thing called, what's the one where you pay every month and it's the service? Not Since Share, the other one. Post My Party. You're going to do Post My Party. You're going to borrow this outline. You're going to post some. You're going to do it. And do you know, for like a month, I kept posting pictures and words that said y'all. I'm from the Bronx, New York. Trust me that I do not say y'all, okay? And it was only when we got shut down and I had to really like revamp my parties because I got thrown in the clink that I had to build my outline. I'm like, well, let me go in and grab some material. And I actually read the outline for the first time, like really read it. And I'm like, I don't say y'all. People would be like, what the heck is Polito doing? And I'm like, wow, no wonder I myself did not even like those parties, because you know why? They weren't me. So it is so important that you infuse yourself into your business. You infuse yourself into these parties. So let's talk about 15 days in January. Okay. So you guys might be brand spanking new and your directors are telling you, guess what? We just had a trip reveal and you could earn a trip. And if you're like my team, when we have the trip reveal, they're probably going to pee at that point, okay? Because they're thinking that this trip is not for them. This is for those people. Oh, I can never earn a trip. Because here's the thing, guys, this is true reality. If you think you can't earn a trip, you can't earn a trip. Did you know that? But if you think you can earn a trip, guess what? You can earn a trip. So let's tell you what's going on, and you still have 5 days left. Now you could say to yourself, well, I only got 5 days left. What's that going to do? Or, wow, I got 5 days left to make a dent in my trip tracker. So once I found out that we were going to, I don't even know what the first level is, because I'm going Cancun elite trip points. I said, I am going to make January count. So right from January 1st, I am number one. I had a bunch of hosts lined up from December. So I started doing that. I started posting pictures of the rapid prep mandolin with videos, the skillet with lid, the rock crock making some brownies. What was the other one? The fourth one was the manual food processor. I had to dust that thing off. Okay. I personally like the food chopper better. I'm like, where's that thing? I gotta figure out if, okay, it still works. Good. I'm gonna love the shit out of this manual food processor for the month of January, okay? Because it's on special. And so I started making little videos on it. Then, hey, wow, the brownie bite pan. Well, no kidding, it does brownies. What else can we make? I made little mini meatloaves in my brownie pan. I made morning glory muffins in my brownie pan, in my floppy titties that I did not show anything going on because I just showed my hands. Listen, you make that mistake once, okay? Amanda is traumatized. Amanda Rogerson is
You
traumatized.
are killing me. You're killing me.
Okay, anyway, I digress. So I made morning glory muffins. 2 reasons. The brownie bite pan, right? That is free when orders get submitted by the 15th. And number 2, we have the best recruiting special going on now. For $25, You guys can sign on to be a consultant. You get the apron, you get the website, you get bragging rights that you are a Pampered Chef consultant. You can earn all the fast track rewards, and you can earn that humongous 3 power tool in one cherry on top, that Flex Plus multi-prep set. So I started whisking up my batter in the Flex Plus for my morning glory brownie bites muffins. And I blasted my Facebook with that. And then when people comment, every like, every reaction, every comment gets the private message. Hey, I see you checked out my video. Hey, I see you checked out my post. Hey, did you know that you just need $200 in order to get this for free? Hey, did you ever think of doing Pampered Chef? You open up that conversation, but the thing is that people need to see you using these. Now you may be saying, well, but I don't have any of those products. I'm going to guarantee you have something, right? You have a bar pan, you have a can opener, you have a freaking mini serve spatula, you have something that you can show using. And again, when people like and comment and react to those posts, those are the people that are obviously saying it. That's when you bring that private message over. And guess what? If they like that mini serve spatula, you're going to offer that free if they want to host a party with you, right? If they suddenly like the food chopper, hey, did you know that this food chopper is 50% off and all you need is $200 in orders? Guys, no matter what product you have, it's on special for every single host every single month. And if it happens to be a 60% off and you happen to use the air fryer and you say to people, hey, guess what? It's 60% off. You can get it for whatever that price is. All you need is a simple $200 in orders. I mean, that's when you get them hook, line, and sinker. So for the month of January, and I'm going to tell you what my sales are. My sales so far, because I'm only going for sales, right? Because remember, January 1 to January 15th, it's submitted sales by the 15th. Yeah, I'm putting out some recruit leads and all of that, but I'm not too concerned about that because of the fact I have the rest of that month. I want to maximize these 15 days. So for you guys, if you haven't done squat so far, because I'm going to tell you, my team, I can tell they got 0 sales right down the line. And that means that that trip is not for them. Because if they thought that that trip was attainable for them, they'd be working their butt off to submit shows, which we, your directors, can see submitted sales. So for these 10 days, that's not over. I am up to $8,000 in submitted sales for January. Okay. Listen, I busted my ass and I have a broken head. Gretchen can tell you I fell on black ice. Okay. I got to cut this big in my scalp that my husband was doing the rosary over me yesterday. Anyway, I'm going to tell you my goal for Saturday is $10,000 in sales because I want 20,000 trip points. And then the rest of the month, I want like another 10, but I don't care about the rest of the month. I am focused. I am laser focused on 15 days for double trip points. Now, if you're saying, I don't got nothing. You got 5 days, guys. You know what you could do in 5 days? You could do a 5-day shared rewards party. Every single month, do a shared rewards party. I just closed mine at $2,200 commissionable sales. That means it was almost $3,000 in guest sales. I'm not going to train on shared rewards. There's a whole bunch of training on it. I'm sure Gretchen will tell you, Pam will tell you. I'm just looking at the time. But guys, shared rewards, especially if you're new, is the easiest way to get business because you're offering people to shop at a discount. Especially if you're new, you don't have the confidence. You don't have that tough skin to hear those 2 nasty letters, N-O, right? I could hear it all day and I don't care because I know for every no out there, there are yeses just around the corner, just waiting for me to get to them. So, but when you are new and you're afraid to ask people because you don't want to sound pushy. Oh, I can't stand that word, right? You have to get over the fact that you're doing something bad to someone. And you have to understand that you are doing something so good to someone when you are offering them the opportunity to host a party at Pampered Chef, right? To join your team, even to purchase a product, right? So our products are amazing. You got to believe in your pores that are coming out of your skin that we sell the best kitchen tools on the planet. And why wouldn't anybody want to have it? And you want to like put all your perceptions of price out the window because there are people that will spend $329 for the Flex Plus. There are people that will buy the air fryer straight outright. I missed that quick cooker. I hope it comes back, but I was selling them like I was selling mixing chops for a while because I use it so much in my own parties, in my own timeline, the same way that I do taste buds, the same way that I do enrichables. Guys, I sell all of that because I use all of that, and people need to see you using that. You, not the person that you copied from. They need to see you owning that you are a Pampered Chef consultant. So let me see if I got to all my little notes. Yep. So yeah, so I want you guys to fact check yourselves as to why you can't earn a trip. Is it because you work full time? I'll find you a bunch of people that work full time that bank this trip. You got a couple of kids? I'll find you people that have 6, 7 kids and they're working this business. I take care of my elderly parents. I can find you people that are caretakers for their ailing parents, for their disabled relatives. I can find you all of that. Oh, I live in the boondocks. I can find you people. It doesn't matter anymore. Like demographics is out the window. I would say demographics was in. Gretchen would agree with me when we used to talk to consultants that would drive like 2 hours for a show and 2 hours back. I'm like, oh my God, no, I like stop. I'm like, I was at my 1 hour max because there's enough houses around here. I don't need to go in a 2 hour radius, but now there is no radius. The radius is the United States of America. Okay. So you have to distinguish yourself from those other consultants by being you, by being real, by being authentic, by getting in front of the camera with your bra on, or if you're outside of you, make sure your hands are clean and you're doing whatever you got to do. I'm making Sarah crack up too. But hopefully this helped you realize that, guys, you still have 5 precious days to this week to bank some points for the double trip tracker for the new incentive trip. Don't let December roll around, guys, and you say to yourself, why did I let January slip away? I could have banked some really good points in January and I would not be stressing in December when people are putting up their trees and singing carols and baking cookies and not wanting to do parties with you. So don't take advantage of what we have. Take advantage of everything that the home office gave us this month because they truly have given us the tools, but it's up to us to make the tools work. And I'm done.
Oh my gosh. Wow. That was amazing. Everybody give her a hand. Here's what I love about Laura. I mean, I love so many things about Laura, but her energy and her enthusiasm, that is what is so appealing to everybody. And so many times when people come in, and I was the same way, like when you came in and you're like, oh, I don't want to be pushy. So you're afraid to be enthusiastic and energized. And that actually pushes people away. So anybody have a question or a comment for Laura? Do
I have 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay.
Did she take a breath? No, I'm from the Bronx. No.
Anybody else have a question?
Hey, Laura, I have a solution. I was at a party in August and our microwave grip sets, the 12 ladies I had a party with, decided to call our microwave grip set nipple grippers. And Gretchen actually reminded me of that tonight. So,
oh my goodness gracious.
There you go. Yeah,
I needed nipple grippers that day. I did.
There you go. I mean, here, we have them right in your kitchen.
Oh, anybody else have a question? Roseanne, you have a question? You're muted. Go ahead and unmute yourself.
Okay. All right. I have a question of like sharing videos. I think it's just a fantastic idea because then it gets to show you who you are, your enthusiasm and all that. Can you post those videos on just your regular Facebook page, or do you have to set up a VIP kind of a thing? That's kind of
Roseanne, I use my personal page because it has evolved over the years and people expect it on my personal page. Okay. Like for a while, I tried a couple of years ago a VIP group, and I would post, join my VIP group because I'm making pizza there tonight. And like nobody would freaking join. And I make a video for like 2 viewers. And then I would actually get like messages like, hey, you're not doing Pampered Chef anymore? I am. I'm in my VIP group. Oh, I didn't know. I'm like, you know what? I am ditching that VIP group until I get kicked out. And so I do everything, Roseanne, on my personal timeline.
That's so much better. So legally that's okay, but we can't post like
you can't post shared reward shopping links on your timeline.
Okay. Okay.
But you
Yes.
can post anything else. You just don't want to be every post like,
Right.
hey, this is the
Right.
host
Like-
special, or hey.
Like
this is
Roseanne,
on sale.
yesterday I had 1,000 comments and reactions when I fell on the ice. Okay,
had-
so that had
yeah.
nothing to do with Pampered Chef.
I know.
Okay?
Oh,
Uh-huh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I
Victoria.
have plenty to post, so, but, so of other than. Pampered
Everybody
Chef,
knows my son got
Okay.
married. Everybody knows my daughter's a school teacher. Everybody knows my husband is crazy. Everybody knows that I have a funny grandpuppy. Like everybody knows that.
Yeah,
And
and
that's
if you
okay because
guys, if you guys want a good example of, what you should be posting on your personal timeline as far as business and personal, go out to Laura's. I mean, she's kind of an open book.
yeah, but no,
So-
Gretchen, I can't friend people though, because I'm almost at the 5,000 friend mark. So what happens is that I end up
Ooh.
training and then getting like all these friend requests, but like Facebook maxes out at 5,000.
Right.
So
right.
that's why I don't accept consultants. I'm all like almost at 4,500 or something, and that 500 is going to fill up quick. So I
Right,
go
but
back
you-
in and
And
start
I don't
people
know how you
again.
have your settings, but I know some, if you have it set to public, then everybody
Well,
else.
my
can see
videos
it.
are, but like my family stuff is not set to public. but
okay.
Like my Facebook lives are set to public because I then
right.
share those into my virtual parties when you do Facebook Live with the privacy
Yep.
settings.
Victoria, did you have a question? No.
I
Okay,
have a
Juanita?
question
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
about table. I have a question about table also.
I
Okay,
don't
go
do
ahead.
tables, so I can't answer it. I haven't trained on table yet. How's that for an answer? No
Yeah.
clue.
I'm still in the
We're kind of along the same line, but we're trying to branch out.
I have too much business in my Facebook groups that I just can't abandon ship yet. I just can't.
Yeah.
I can't rip the Band-Aid off just yet. So I'm sorry. I'm no help with table.
No, that's fine. I'm losing that business on Facebook. That's why I was wondering if you
Oh.
I haven't done the trainings.
Roseanne, you have a question, another question?
Just a little quickie. In the dash, you were saying you show how to do photographs. Do you show how to do videos?
No, not videos. Just it's a photography lesson in
Okay,
Dash.
just photography. Okay.
It's photography 101, something like that. Yeah.
But she
And-
said her videos are public, so if
Yeah, you can
to
go on
her
my feed and you can scroll and
timeline,
find
you
my
should be able to
videos.
see.
Okay.
And I will tell you this, she has a really nice angle with her camera, so she sets it up high, and I do the same thing, but set it
Yeah,
up
it makes
high
me
so
look
that-
skinny, but I'm fat. Trust me.
Well, I mean, it's the people can see what you're doing. They can see what you're cooking
Yeah.
and you're inspiring them. I mean, your food looks awesome. You're very relatable. They feel like they're sitting in your kitchen with you, and you make them want to buy the products because they want that food that you're making.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
If
Fantastic.
anyone is thinking about doing like in-home parties, just Google Laura Polito on YouTube.
YouTube.
She has some really good videos. I've
Well, you
actually
know what?
watched them before. So
Thank you. There is a cooking parties Facebook group that I'm sure Gretchen can put the link in your team page. And anytime I find a video in like my Facebook memories that I was at a cooking party, I jump into the Friendly app, I download the video and I pop it into that group. So there's a lot in there. Just put my name up and you'll see them. I mean, some of the products are outdated, but it's not necessarily the products that you want to see, but it's you want to see how I cross-sell, how I intermingle recruiting lines, and how I get the guests engaged and make the host feel warm and appreciated and thanked and all of that. So even though there's some outdated products, you can learn just the style of doing a cooking party.
Yeah,
Because I've done over 2,000 of them. I don't know how much Gretchen and Pam did, but
not that
between
many.
all of us, thousands and thousands, right?
Yeah.
Thousands.
All right. Well, this
I'm
is
gonna
so
jump off
awesome.
because it's 8:29. I
Yep,
have to get on
thank you
another
so much,
Zoom
Laura.
at 8:30.
All
I
right.
hope this was helpful,
Thank you.
guys.
Absolutely. And if you guys, the rest of you stick on.
I'm
for a
going to
couple
answer
more
that
minutes.
question. Do you keep your videos to a certain time? If you're brand new, yes, you should. You should keep them to like 10 minutes and under, even 5 minutes and under. I literally go sometimes a half hour and I ask my friends, did you watch the whole thing? They're like, I watch you all the way through. So, but I built up to that, right? So just because I did that, that doesn't mean that you're going to do that. Start off slow, right? Start off with just showing people how to open up a can of olives. Keep it simple, really short and sweet, okay? And no nipples in the pictures, okay? If you could take that away. All right, guys,
All
I'm
right.
signing
Thank
off.
you, Laura.
Bye,
Love
guys.
you.
Take care. Good luck with your business.
Thank
Make
you.
these 5
Thank
days
you.
count. Raise your hand if you're making these 5 days count. Give me a 5.
Woo-hoo.
Woohoo!
Absolutely.
Okay, bye, guys.
All right, so who is challenged and going to take the challenge to go live? I gotta tell you, I'm getting back to it, but
I need to get back to it.
who's never gone live and now you're inspired?
Yeah. me.
Awesome, Victoria. Awesome, Roseanne. I'm so glad to hear that because I think
Yeah.
the more authentic you are in that, the better your business will go. And all I can say is just stick with it. Yeah, I decided at the beginning of 2020, I was going to go live every Thursday. And sometimes I just really hated my life when I was like, oh, I need to do this. But it really paid off. So I need to get back to it myself. I did want to give a shout out, you guys, to our top 15. I'm going to tell you, we're some of us, well, most of us were off to a slow start, but after Laura's pep talk, I know we're all going to be taking those pieces of advice that she just shared. But congratulations to our top 15 so far. And all these people are active for the month, which means you have at least 150 submitted. And yeah, Angie has over 3,000, Sarah with 1,763, Pam's got 1,238, which I know she did a shared rewards, right?
It's the only money I have in there right now.
Well, you know what? It's worth, and you guys get it in. You can definitely, like Laura said, get in a shared rewards between now and the 15th. It is so worth it. Okay.
I'm actually over 1,000 now.
Yeah. Oh, I did want to say this is as of yesterday, you guys, because my reports are like a day late, you know, so good job, Rosalie.
Yeah, I'm earning those shopping bags.
Yeah.
Awesome. You need those shopping bags.
I need those shopping bags like a hole in the head, but yes, I'm gonna get them.
And was somebody else about to say something?
Gretchen and Sarah, just a question. So, okay, so she just said submitted. I'm sorry, what was her first name?
Laura.
Laura.
Thank you. Laura said submitted. So I have, and so I'm reaching out to everybody tonight, my parties that are open from, previous time frame.
Good idea.
But those numbers are already included, so we don't get any double rewards for things that, right? So she used the word submitted. I wanted to make sure I was
Yeah, no,
clear
she's
on
talking
that.
about sales that she January submitted, but it is a good idea to reach out to those
Yeah.
hosts, Sarah, if they have abandoned parties from, last year or
Yeah.
something, and just
Yeah.
ask them if they want you to run another party for them, and they can
Yeah.
add to their rewards and take advantage of the double free for January.
Yep.
So
Mhm.
that's a great
Yeah.
idea.
Okay.
Anything else that anybody else wants to share that they're doing that they're excited about or that they've thought about to maximize the next 5 days?
I am doing a shared rewards party that I'm setting up right now. I'm going to go live in my VIP group. I'm going to tell them I need their help. I'm also looking for table parties.
Yep, me too.
So I did that. You know how Gretchen, you're always talking about go cold and like scary. So I copied what you sent out because I always, and about, going on another platform. And now I really got to learn it because I have no clue what table, but.
Well, Rosalie, I just have to give you a pat on the back because I know that goes against your nature. You like to learn stuff first and then jump in. So
Yes, it
kudos
does.
to you for booking the parties first and then figuring it out. So,
Yeah.
but I will say it is, and I'm in the same boat. Pam has been dabbling a little bit more than I have. It's pretty easy, right, Pam?
It is really easy to do the party. There's an outline out there, guys. It's the whole week except for your pre-party and your closing day stuff. You have
Can you
to,
remind us where that is, Pam?
it's if you go in and go to parties, you click on table.
You mean on the you mean where is the stuff that you're
Outline.
going to load into the party?
Yeah.
I think it's called like content or something.
Yeah. When
That's
you get
correct.
in there, you'll find it.
On the
you gotta
website.
give yourself some time to poke around, but also you guys, if you did not attend the training on Saturday, make sure you go back and listen to Karen Noble's training on table. Were you going to add something else, Pam?
Nope, not necessary.
Okay. Yeah, just make sure you go back and listen to the training from Karen Noble, because she talked about table. So
I have a question.
yeah.
On shared rewards, I'm really confused because I know we're not supposed to tell people on our normal page on Facebook that we're doing share rewards and a discount, what the discount is. But can you do it in a customer connection?
Okay, you want the official answer?
Well, I want the answer that's not going to get me fired from being a
Okay,
consultant.
yeah. Pampered Chef is telling us we should not be sending out emails that say, get 25% off your entire order. Okay. What you can say is, I'm doing a shared rewards party. You're going to get up to 25% off your entire order. Okay. So it's just a little bit of a semantics. The goal is we don't want our company to be seen as like a discount where you're only going to buy if you get this discount,
Can you could send private messages saying that though?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just you can't do it in those particular things.
Right.
Okay.
Right. That's what they're
that-
telling us. So
That is the official stance.
yeah, that's the official Pampered Chef stance. That's the official policy, I should say.
If
So,
I'm
yeah.
going live on my Facebook and I say something like that, is that?
So
I'm
what
not-
I usually do is that's a good question. If I'm going live and I have a shared rewards party running, I'll say something like, hey, if you want, like maybe I'm using, the 10-inch stainless nonstick skillet or something, whatever. And I'll be like, and by the way, if you want a super secret discount on this, message me and I'll fill you in on how you can get that.
Okay.
So
Have
I'm
you
not,
ever seen Laura Polito's post where she says, send me a message for a link?
is that what
No.
she says? No, I
That
haven't.
is totally what she's doing.
Okay,
It
but
is
she's not
totally-
saying 25% off though. She's saying super secret discount or my special sauce or whatever the hell she
Yeah.
says.
Something like
Pardon my
that. She does
French.
not say everybody gets 25% off.
And I don't post that on my timeline either. However, I do put it in my VIP group.
Yeah.
So if someone reports me in the VIP group, I've got consultants in there and I'll just start removing them one by
But
one.
it's a private group. So you have to make sure if you're going to post it in your VIP group, make sure it's a private group. Okay. You don't want to. Laura actually, she didn't talk about this, but she actually creates a separate group, separate from her VIP group to run the shared rewards parties. I'm not doing that. That's too many groups to manage, but that's what
Why does she do that?
I don't know. I think she just felt like she probably has a huge VIP group, maybe. I'm not really sure.
Says she doesn't use her VIP group.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she
no, I think
abandoned it.
she was sort of I think she wanted like a smaller group of people because then more of them were going to be able to see what she was posting. So I'm not totally sure though. I can ask her.
Yeah, it's so confusing which way to do it. Because then you see some consultant that's on their normal Facebook page and they've got that, I'm giving 25% off to everybody that orders.
Yeah, and you do not, I mean, for a couple of reasons. First of all, it is going to set our company up as like, oh, we're a discount company. But secondly, you don't want somebody else in somebody else's party. Like if you're posting that, Jess, and Roseanne's got a customer who's friends with you and her customer is like, hey, why am I not getting this? It's really kind of,
No, I understand. I mean, things happen. I just don't want to do it intentionally. Whatever
Right.
I'm not supposed to do.
Absolutely. But I mean, I'll go back to what Laura does on her timeline. That's really good is just, creating the desire, offering value in terms of and what I mean by that is solving problems. She solves the problems of like, what am I going to cook for dinner? How can I make what I have to be tasty or whatever? Plus she's really entertaining, but that comes with time. So if you're nervous about it, if you're like, I can't talk as much as she does or as fast as she does, just jump in and start, and then, you'll grow into it. I know I have. If you go back and look at my first live videos, they were kind of a mess.
Mine's still a mess.
Anyway.
What can you do?
Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Next week, I am going to be at exec seminar, and Pam is going to be leading our team huddle. So thank you, Pam. I don't know what the subject. Mania girl. Hey, girl.
Mania.
Hi, Mania.
Hi, everybody. I miss you guys.
Yeah.
We missed you. That's such a nice surprise.
Look at that
Tamara told me
smile.
she told me to turn my camera on and stop being bad.
Oh, Tamara.
Yes.
Thanks, camera.
Oh, in fact, you guys, I would love to get a screenshot again. I know I forgot to post last week's, but if you can turn your camera on, I would love to get a screenshot. Everybody smile. And I'll let you know when I'm done. Okay, awesome. Any requests for what you guys want to chat about next week? I know Pam's always happy to talk about recruiting, so.
I might know something about table too.
That's
I
true.
don't know.
Maybe that's a good thing to,
Table. The
chat
table.
about. So you guys can all like jump into table and.
I'm so stressed about this.
Mindset. It's mindset. You have to be positive.
It's what?
Yeah.
It'll
It'll
be positive.
It'll be good. Karen Noble.
It's going to be
I guess-
great. It's going to be
It's
great.
gonna be awesome. Yeah, I mean, Karen, I guess,
Yeah.
has done all table, and she sold 8,000 in October, and it was all.
I just want to
table.
vomit.
I know, me too. I kind of feel the same way. I have these people responding to the message I sent out, and they're like, "Yeah, I'll do it." I'm like, "Oh, really? Are you sure?"
I have, wait. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people.
Wow, that's more than I have.
Yeah, Gretchen,
I
I'm
got
copying
nobody
your
so
email,
far.
but I'll make sure to change my phone number this time.
Yeah. Yeah, do that.
Oops.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming tonight. I love you, and
Have fun next
I
week.
will let you
Yeah.
know what comes out of exec sem. I'm very excited. It is virtual, unfortunately. They did have to cancel the live part of it, but I'm honored to go and to represent our team. And if you have anything that you want me to, put into Andrew's or Navena's ear, shoot me a message.
We need more outlines. If we're gonna
Okay.
if we're gonna be moving a table, they need to provide outlines. They provided one.
Yeah, I
See,
agree.
And they need to
I have
change,
been poking around.
and they need to change the outline where it says day 1, day 2, day 3. They need to modify it and say post 1, post 2, post 3, so that you
Oh.
could do express parties and just create posts. Just
Okay.
when you go into the outline, you'll see it says day
You
1.
can do
day
an
2.
express party on table.
Yes, you can. It's just that when you post your post,
Bam, just had a light bulb go off.
Didn't they do that? Say that on the training on Saturday?
I don't know. I know she
I just listened to the training on Saturday when I went for my walk. That's some scary stuff. I actually listened to training while I was walking. Okay. But
Good for you, Pam.
and she didn't
Who
say,
is that person, and what have you done with Pam?
Pam's not making any money right now. Okay. Let's
What
just
was
call it what
Juanita
it
gonna
is.
say? Juanita, what were you gonna say?
no, it's you can. It's just that it doesn't. It's not clear.
It's hard to maneuver.
The posts, post 1, post or day 1, day 2. Day 1 has like 5 posts
Yeah.
within that one day, but
I
you can
gotcha.
use those posts. You can schedule them at, let's say, 6:30, 6:35, 6:40, and you can have 10 posts back to back. But it's not. It says it by day, not by post, and that
Okay.
looks confusing. It's kind of hard to explain, but they show
I
they
see
show they show the post by day 1, but within each day there's like 4 to 5 posts. So
Gotcha.
all for an express party, all you need are 2 days of worth of
Wait. I think the reason why they do that is because they're not thinking along the lines that you're thinking.
correct. And what I'm saying that Gretchen asked for suggestions and
Right.
let admin know that if they just tweak that, you can create express parties with table. And it's such a clean interface. I know you guys are, and you know more about it than I do, but it's so,
I don't.
it's
No, we
so,
don't.
table is so elegant and pretty and clean. But by clean, I mean, it just, there's no clutter. There's no, it's
Yeah.
just, it's
Well,
really
I
nice.
also,
Hold on. But the posts don't say day 1 or day 2 because I'm looking at them.
When you see them though, when you create a practice party, it says post one, it says day 1. And that,
oh, like when they actually post?
correct, it says day 1. And
So
then the post,
it says day 4, or it
right,
says cooking tip day 4, or recipe. Here, Gretchen, let me share my screen.
All right, hold on. And if anybody needs to go, I know we're at 8:45. If anybody needs to jump off, don't feel bad, but I'm happy to stick around for a little while so we can dig into this a little bit. And I am going to challenge everybody to dig it. You heard me. I'm challenging you to dig into table and to go live this week on your timeline.
All
Two
right, so I see
challenges.
what you're talking about. Day 5 cooking tip.
Yeah.
Recipe day 5. Got it.
Yeah.
So
'Cause
those
there's
are where it
4
actually posted. Okay, I
There's
gotcha.
4 to 5 posts per day.
Yep,
And
there are.
you can link 2 days worth, and that's 10 posts right there. For
And
an
that's all you
In
need.
other words, we need them to just like take off those labels that are.
Well,
Yes.
I'm gonna say for an express party though, are you just sharing recipes? Because the bulk of this outline is recipes.
Wait a minute, but you can edit that. When you go into your outline, when you're creating your outline, you can edit and take out those. If it's too heavy in the tips,
Right,
take them out. You could just delete them.
right. I
And then,
understand that. But I'm not even, I'll be honest with you. I dumped this because I took these posts and they are in our January outline. I took the
right.
time, I dumped them, and because they're gorgeous. They're stunning with the tips and everything. I love them.
And
But
then you can add, then when in your post, in your comment, you can add a little video of you using using that thing. You can you're allowed, you can upload Vimeo and YouTube, and I forget what the other one is, that you can insert right after that beautiful imagery, because that's what Laura was talking about. Put your own self in there.
so when you do a virtual party over here on table, Juanita, are you adding anything else other than what they have here for this outline?
Besides comments
Yeah,
and my fantasy videos,
yeah.
no. that I wish I had. I was like, damn, and for those of you who have these videos that you've done already, you can literally insert them right after, you can do that. You can, and I believe you can do it ahead of time. So when you go into your outline, because when I was practicing on this, I was commenting and I said, and I added comments. And then when I shared it with my friend who wants to do a party on table, I shared with her, look, I commented on it, and then I expect you to comment after me when the party goes live. But I do believe that you can add comments before the party so that you can have it already in there. And you can use it almost like a cue for your host, because that's the thing I learned the hard way. You
I'm gonna
really
stop
have,
sharing. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
the have them engage is such a critical part
Mhm.
to a party to make it fun and lively. And when I realized that you can insert things ahead of time, I was like, this could be great to use it like a cue for your host. When you see that comment come up, insert your, comment on it. Do you follow what I'm saying? Am I
Mhm.
making?
Yeah, I think so. And it's definitely going to make more sense when we jump in
When-
and play around with it
Maybe that
too.
could
So.
be- Maybe that could be next week where we could do a trial.
Yeah, but
Pam
I'm
and
going
me-
to challenge everybody this week to just spend some time poking around and, take the approach that Pam and I and Amanda and Rosalie are all taking. Go book some parties and then poke around and figure it out. So, because if you spend your time trying to figure it out, it is pretty easy, but you're going to get stuck in the learning mode, and you're never going to get, brave enough to get out there and just book a party. So
Yeah, I wasn't going to waste the time with this until I got parties. I have 5 parties. So now I
Yeah.
got to figure it out.
because
And I got to make it work.
yeah,
Do we have a January outline in Sinclair?
We do.
We
Mhm.
do? When did it go in, guys? I didn't see that.
I don't think we posted it. I mean, it literally was just completed
just
in the
did.
last
Oh,
couple
okay.
days.
5
yeah.
comfort foods made better outlines in the table.
What's
I
that?
think there's 6. The black bean soup, codfish.
Yeah, she
mango
was asking about,
marinara.
cinch share outlines for regular parties, Juanita.
Oh,
So,
sorry.
but there are outlines in table.
Now,
So,
see, I took that entire 5-day outline and it's 1 day in Sinclair.
Mhm.
yeah. All right. Well, good luck, you guys. Dive in, do it scared, book the parties, make the most of the next 5 days. And I am looking forward to coming back after exec sim and filling you in with a bunch of good stuff. So have a great night. Thanks for
Thank
coming
you.
and love you guys.
Love you too. Bye.
See ya.
Bye, Mania. Bye, everybody else.